Well, hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. It's just a little update on the little cardigan. I started this before the last order I was doing, and I just left it because I had to get on with the order. But I finished this one yesterday, got it all sewn up, and first size, baby, nothing, 0 to 3 months. That'll be a little V-neck. Well, it's buttoned on the girl's side, but I suppose not everybody knows what the baby's going to be till it's born. I know when I was pregnant, if I'd had the chance to know what sex I was going to have, I wouldn't want to know, because I had 3 boys and each time I wanted a girl. So I wouldn't want to know. But I always used to put the buttons on the little girl's side, and it didn't matter for the first few months, whether it was for a girl or a boy. So that's that one finished, and I have got an order for another rosebud lace, and I always do a little swatch before I start. Even with wool I've used before. This is a little swatch for the rosebud, and this is Peyton's. I did have a label here, I don't know what I've done with it. It was the Peyton's, anyway. This is a ball, one of the ball of the Peyton's that I used for this. And I thought it felt different to all the other lot of Peyton's I had. It felt a bit stiffer. And I thought I didn't really like it. But I thought I'd done this little swatch, and then I thought I'll wash it and see what it's like when it's washed. So I washed it and rinsed it with a little bit Comfort fabric softener. And I can smell it. It smells lovely. And it's really softened it up, so I know that it's going to be all right when it's washed, because I wasn't happy, because I thought if it was stiff and it just doesn't seem like the same as all the other paints I have, but different colours must be different. But I know it's okay, and I just done a few little little buds on for the to get the correct tension and everything on it. And I think I'm going to do little squares like this with all of my different patterns, and stitch them all together and make like a little, well, not particularly a blanket, but just a little piece, so I've got all the little patterns that I do. I never thought about that when I was doing all the tutorials. I could have kept all those little swatches, but I pulled them all out because I used the wool over and over again for different to show different patterns. But it's just a nice little square, and I'll have to work out exactly when I do the little swatches to make sure they're all the same size and that, and make a nice little square with all the different patterns on. So that's, I've got one to start with. I have another swatch that I done, but it was just a plain one for the last pink cardigan that I did. I just knitted it plain, so I want the one with all the patterns, the different patterns on. And I went down my granddaughter's today, so I was going to start this one, but I thought no, not too keen on knitting anything like this one down my granddaughter's, because the youngest one, he's a mud monkey. He's in the garden playing with any bit of water he can find, mixing in with the soil and putting his cars in it and coming in all up to the eyes in mud and clots and that. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do anything like that there. So I did start another. I took an odd ball of wool. This is something I've started, which I'll be putting down until I do the other cardigan. I've been doing another. It's not exactly the same pattern. It's similar to the rosebud, but instead of having the little dot, the little hole above, I've just got 2 little holes. I don't know what to call this one. This was another one I used to do on my knitting machine when I had it, and everybody liked it. And I used to get a lot of orders for this one as well. And I wish I could think of a name for it. If any of you who's looking can give me an idea what you might call this one. Looking at it, looks like 2 little eyes. Little eyes of a little creature or something like that. That's what it looks like to me. So I've just started this one, and I'm going to carry on knitting this tonight and start my order tomorrow, because I needed I needed a rest actually from doing the rosebud lace, because I think I've been doing it in my sleep. I keep waking up because I'm dropping stitches. But that's a little one, another little baby one I've started that I'll be putting down till I get my order finished. And that was just a little update to let you know what I've been doing. And my afternoon, I've spent 4 hours down my granddaughter's. I always get there for about 2 o'clock and for lunch, and then I'm home again. I'll usually leave about 6 o'clock. And the youngest, the 2-year-old, they call the terrible twos, and that's what he's in at the moment. We've had screaming meltdowns all afternoon. Every toy that his 5-year-old brother touched, he wanted, and he kept saying mine, mine, and didn't matter what you told him. And we weren't taking the toys off poor Tommy because he needed something to play with as well. And then they were fighting, and the younger one was hitting the older one. Really terrible temper, terrible twos. I pity Cheryl. I think the happiest time of the day is when they go to bed. So anyway, I'm sitting in my quiet little house now, all by myself, no kids. Hey dear me, to think I had to put up with all that when mine was little. I think I've forgotten all about it until I'm back there. But anyway, that's just a little bit update for you, and I'm going to sit down and watch the television now. I'm going to have myself a cup of tea first because I'm really thirsty. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll let you know how I get on. So bye for now.